How the heck are you guys? I'm Fastidious. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk about the big question on the tip of everyone's tongue. We've got a big summoning weekend. Should you summon on this special invocation of spirits or the special divine summoning the 10x for Kriya or Kneza? No, you shouldn't.
Fastidious.
Okay, friends, silliness aside, welcome back to our grind for glory. It is day 81. This is gonna be a short one. I'm not just making jokes. I think the choice is very, very clear, so I'm gonna get directly to it. I believe Ivy and I are the only people that have actually gone out and made 2 full guides on both Kneza and on Kriya. My Kriya guide just came out, so go check that out. Test server work is a lot of work, guys, so we really do appreciate the support. However, both of the heroes are fine. They're absolutely fine. The game has been out, guys, now for just over 3 months. I personally have been playing almost 3 months, and already I'm not interested in fine, especially when it comes to a 10x. They are generous in this game in terms of giving you diamonds, even though I've been plowing through those, trying to buy as many one of these pots as possible, and they are generous on summons. Let's see what we are at. I'm already up to 35, and it's only halfway through the week, and I used everything last weekend. But even with all that generosity, you do want to save your summons, save your diamonds for the right moments. And I'm telling you guys, for 99% of the people, I promise you, this is not the right moment. If you missed my Kriya guide, I'll give you the short of it right now. She did worse damage than Iona. She brings nothing to the table that Iona does not bring. They both have 50% slows. Iona is much easier to use, much easier to build. I mean, you could be a free-to-play like me, or no spend. Obviously, I'm not free-to-play with all the content creator rewards I get. You could be someone like me without Iona, and it'd be nice to have. However, eventually you will get someone better than Kriya, or honestly better than Iona. I would say if you're on the brink, just go for like a light lock kind of cheese. Do something with Abomination for Gear Raid 1. There's a lot of ways to solve the problem. If you need help, get on my Discord, the Fast and the Fastidious, and ask me. Kriya ain't it. She is just fine. She's got solid AoE DPS. It's exactly solid. When you have heroes like Lasir, who have comparable DPS, if you run them as a main DPS, plus tons and tons of utility, someone like Kriya is just not going to cut it. In terms of Kneza, I'm actually personally pretty upset about Kneza. I was the only one before today that ever put a guide out about her. I really like her. I love her design. I actually love what they changed to her design. If you guys remember from the first guide I put out, they added a little bit more of this dark gold bronze look to her armor. She's pretty cool, but she's just good. She is only good. And for 10x and for dumping your summons, you want to wait for moments when there's a Zealatu 10x, when there's a Hatsit 10x, when Alora eventually comes. We had Hex. These are game-breaking champions. These will transform your account. Kneza will not. The reason I say personally I'm a bit disappointed is the dev contact I have directly reached out to me with word from the devs asking me to revisit Kneza and make more content on her because they had made some change involving attack speed. This was not the case at all. The change was, hey, have you tried her with an attack speed build? So I was going around telling people I'm gonna be testing her out again soon. They added some more damage from attack speed. That is not the case. And my original build did have tons of attack speed. It had like 375 attack speed, which I know isn't sky high, but I think for normal people, that is very reasonable. And if you wanna see a sky high build, I think Ivy Lee just put one out on her guide with 547 attack speed. And even still, the damage is at best pretty good. In Guild Boss, she did the same. Go check out my guide, guys. I'll put pictures on the screen. At Guild Boss, she did about the same as my Wrath, and that was with Salazar, with her really strong bond bonus from Salazar. So imagine it'd be much less without that, and a lot of us don't have Salazar. I was very much hoping the 10x with her would be a 10x between her and Salazar, like what they did with Silas and Virna. Alas, they are not doing that. And then moreover, for AMR, she's outclassed by epics, right? I mean, that's kind of the story here. Both these guys are good, but if you get really good epics, they outclass them. So for AMR, she's not, with the dodge, she can stay alive longer, but she's not gonna be as tanky and not gonna be as good as someone like an Abomination, maybe not even as good as someone like Wrath. And then certainly when it comes to bursting down, let me just show you her base stats. You can see HP at 19k, it's fine, you know? But when it comes to bursting down the boss, someone like Deimos, an epic hero, I know he's rare, but he's on the 10x this week, and if you wanted to go for him, I think he'd make a much bigger difference to your account. He's way better at Guild Boss, way better at bursting down the Salazar boss for AMR, for Artifact Material Rate. In my opinion, Deimos is the singular reason to go in on this 10x banner. Titus is absolute hot trash baloney, 31 cost. Nazim even after his rework, Nazim is still nothing special at all. We've discussed the legendaries. I'll very quickly touch on Deimos because I know some people are going to say, you know, I'm still going to go for it for Deimos, and you're not wrong. Guys, Deimos is tremendous. I actually pulled him on day 1 from my first ever legendary summoning crystal, so be jealous, I guess. He's pretty awesome. I will say he really does need A5 to truly shine and be at his max potential. When tearing reaches full stacks, attacks ignore 15% of the target's defense. That's where the like melt away crazy single target burst that he brings really comes from. All his awakenings are good penetration at a 4, +1 to the tearing stack cap at a 3, a little bit of crit rate, and then of course a little bit of self heal during the ult. I'll just show you the tearing really quickly. Basically, when he keeps hitting the same target, he's going to get these stacks of tearing. It increases his damage. Deimos is someone you're going to want to fully awaken and fully skill up, but he will be worth it. When it comes to single target DPS, so single target arena, the guild boss, of course, and also artifact material raid, he completely shines. I'm just going to end it right there, guys. In terms of discussing the 10x, I really wouldn't go for it unless you're in love with their designs or something, or you know something I don't. I don't think you do on this specific topic. I'm sure there's a million things in real life or other things in the game that you might know. But when it comes to this, I've done my due diligence, and I'm telling you, don't go for it. When it comes to this crazy divine summoning, the 2x, we have that both on rare shards and legendary shards, blue shards and gold shards. I say don't do it. 2x to me is not that exciting. If you're a brand new account and you just need legendaries, I'd say go for it. However, if you need legendaries, there's a better way to get them, and that is going to be the surprise invocation of spirits, the 1+1 event, the POGO, the pull one get one, if you will. This is better. This is just better. You can control your pity, make sure that in 220 summons you're guaranteed 2. It is a one-off offer, so if you were itching to pull 300, 400, 500 summons plus this weekend, you could do this and then move to either the crazy or the special banners. But in general, do the 1+1. Just do the 1+1. It's better. That's what I'm going to do. So in conclusion, my pulls party on my channel, it'll be here live on YouTube. That will be on Sunday this week because I really think we should be going for the 1+1. That is when we will be pulling. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. Like the video, share the video, say hi, do whatever you got to do. I've been Fastidious. I'll see you in the next one.